spot in Guajará-Mirim, a small town in the west side of the state of Rondônia that happens to be the point where we cross the Mamoré River, leaving Brazil behind and entering Bolivia in our quest to ride the Death Road, reach altitudes of more than 5,000 meters at the Chacaltaya ski resort, and to visit the amazing Uyuni Salt Flats, the largest salt desert in the world. Right off the bat, I almost managed to lose my bike ski while playing with the camera.
Oh, é a minha.
Thank you, Hassani, for the save. So there we are, on the ferry to cross the river. Waiting for the ferry to reach the other side of the river was the easy, nice part. Little did we know of the incredible amount of red tape we would have to go through to have ourselves and our bikes allowed to legally enter Bolivia. I can't stress enough how important it is for you to be fully aware of all the documentation required and to be open-minded and willing to accept the fact that different officials might ask for slightly different things completely out of the blue, especially unnecessary extra copies of documents, and you should be ready to adapt. I totally recommend you hire a tour company to help you navigate not only the dirt roads, but also the local culture. I'm a Brazilian myself, and as such, I'm used to a certain degree of bureaucratic chaos, but Bolivia impressed me on that. It might come as a shocker to riders from countries where the laws are strict, fixed, and predictable, but the lines that separate what's social, cultural, tipping, bribing, legal, illegal, are all blurred together, and a German citizen, for example, could find it hard to read in between the lines and navigate properly. Trust me on this one, just hire a tour company. I guess it's about time I mention this is my second go at editing this video. Right after I came back from this trip, I started editing for the first time ever. I have actually come a long way. Check out my latest videos and see it for yourself. It's not that my first go at editing day one was horrible, but it was far from great, and I have only the best memories from all we went through and the friends I've made during this trip to Bolivia. I felt such an unforgettable trip deserved better editing. But enough of all this technicality, and back to the trip. Day one started with us leaving Porto Velho and going to Guajará-Mirim in Tagino's pickup truck, with all the bikes being towed. In Guajará-Mirim, we had our first contact with the motorcycles. We were riding 300cc's Honda XRE motorcycles with front and rear suspensions fine-tuned for more serious off-road riding. We had lunch in Guajará-Mirim and then waited for the ferry that would drop us into Bolivia. We spent most of our day dealing with the procedures/paperwork required to legally enter the country. Once that was done, we went to our hotel to rest and prepare for the real thing that was about to get started.
Abre la puerta, para los Ferrari. El novio tuyo de algo jugando Atari. A mí me gusta porque mueve el culo con Atari. No le hables de busca, ella lo que quiere Mari. Con caje huele la cintura. Y si yo la agarro con esta banana, le causo rotura. El animal, el criminal.
300.
Mira cómo soy identidad, tú lo ves. Yo, de vacaciones a Hawaii.
But even such a simple day had its moments of adventure. Davi, for example, had the only flat tire on the entire trip that day, and Tagino and Brunão were able to find help. It didn't hold us back much, probably less than 1 hour, because Davi was close to a city. If I remember it correctly, the city where he had his tire fixed was not Riberalta, our final destination for that day. I can't remember the name of that city though. Overall, it was great to finally start writing, and it's always nice to be in another country, paying attention to the people from the places we visit, the houses, the restaurants. We eventually reached our destination, and our story continues on day 2. I see you tomorrow. Goodbye.